They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Mike 27. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Hand off to Patterson. He'll hope that this is not a sign of
ball
what's in
carried
store.
by number
He has to
34.
fight just to get back to the line of
Brought
scrimmage.
down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Go. Run, go.
Ball carried by the wide receiver.
So it leaves him with a
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle.
tough spot here on
That's
their
a gain of
opening
3.
drive. This is
It's
third
3rd and 7.
Here's Foles. Makes this one rip toward Graham. And that is
Foles
incomplete.
pass.
Brandon, we saw these
Intended
defenders
for
fly to
Jimmy
the football
Graham.
in their win last
Incomplete.
week, and nothing has changed.
now
They're still
4th
moving
down.
around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Pat O'Donnell
So
on to
fourth
punt
down
for the
on is
Bears.
punter Pat O'Donnell to kick it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end
Saints
zone.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mike, ready.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he has met
Alvin Kamara on the carry. Roquan Smith in on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the run.
They're run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down
Alvin
at the
Kamara,
27.
the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down. Huntley, open man is Michael Thomas. And they get this all the way inside
Huntley's
Chicago's
pass
10.
complete to
That
Michael
catch now
Thomas.
puts him on the doorstep of
1st and
500. It's his
goal at the 8-yard line.
499th reception.
Ready.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Try to pound it in. Kamara. He'll take this from the 9 down to about the
Alvin
7.
Kamara on the
Line
carry.
of scrimmage, the 7 now.
Roquan
2nd
Smith
and
in
goal.
on the tackle. Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard
Looking
line.
for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown,
Winston's
New Orleans.
pass complete to Michael Thomas.
Michael
Touchdown,
Thomas.
New
His
Orleans.
6th touchdown of the
Will
season.
Lutz lining
And
up
the
for the
Saints
point
have
after.
taken the early lead. Both sides
The
of the
kick
football
is
in
good.
sync early. You force the 3 and
Makes
out,
the
and then
score
you take it down,
Saints
score
7.
points.
You know, that
Bears
tells me they
nothing.
sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen,
Will
we're just going to
Lutz to
stop
kick
them on
off
3
for
and
New
out. We're going
Orleans.
to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Cordero Patterson on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. They've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay.
What you called before. Realize it hasn't worked so well.
Number 34 on the carry. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
And nothing doing.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier. Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Mike 27, Mike 27.
Now Foles. And a throw there going to be
Foles pass. Intended for Jimmy Graham. Incomplete. Matt O'Donnell on to punt for the Bears.
Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
This is taken at the 18. A
Marquise
return.
Goodwin.
30 yards all in all. And the Saints will take over.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. The 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting
Winston's
2 touchdowns on
complete
the road,
to
taking
Marquise
the crowd out of the
Goodwin.
game. It'd be ideal.
24-yard gain on the play.
24 yards.
First down, New Orleans.
Ready? White 25.
Check.
White.
Watch the backer.
On play action, Winston letting one go deep for the end zone. And this one is
Winston's pass
incomplete.
intended for Michael Thomas. Incomplete.
And now it's second down.
Brings
There's
up
something to a
second
game
and
plan. We're
10.
trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he'll head out of bounds inside
Alvin
the 10.
Kamara
Mark it
on the
down at the
handoff.
9. 18 yards that
First
time
and
to
goal,
push him
New
up.
Orleans.
First and goal.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang. Had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times in the end zone. His ability to run it.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Alvin
for
Kamara, the
Saints
ball carrier.
touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Fuck
this, nigga.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
There's not much as perfect in
His
football,
kick
but that's
is
about as close
good.
to it as you're going to get.
Makes
Score,
the score
force a punt,
Saints
score
14.
again.
And both drives were
Bears
impressive. The
nothing.
opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit, and try and get back to your
Cordero
game.
Patterson on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, they've got points just about getting to a first down yet in this game.
Number 32, David Montgomery, the ball carrier, was stopped by Marcus Davenport. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Second and 6.
Switch up. Mike's 50.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Check Mike 50.
Here we go, D. Here we go.
Foles.
Here I come again.
Complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will call the Bears first down by
That's
about
good
8
for
yards.
a
They're able to
Chicago
convert on
Bears.
32. A third down gain of
First
3
and 10
yards,
at the
and that'll be enough.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Double tight, double tight.
Hey, boys, come
On the carry, and he'll work this one
David
out.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Gain of 5 brings up second and
Establish the
5.
run. I think they're trying to do that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach.
Let's get it.
He's already told his offensive
Check Mike
coordinator,
27.
let's get settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll be taken down as that
That's
will
the
take
end of the
us
first
to
quarter.
end of the
With the
first
score,
quarter play.
Saints 14,
9 yards to pick
Bears
up there.
nothing.
It's a first down.
Be alert, be alert. 27, Mike 27. Don't get nervous. Hey, let's go, great.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And this one goes nowhere.
The ball carried by number
Back at
34.
the 46.
He was taken down
Officially, it's
behind
a
the line of
1-yard
scrimmage.
loss. That's going to bring
A
up
loss of
second
a
and
yard
11.
brings up second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
180. Mike 27. Get him, get him, get him.
Play fake to Montgomery. Now Foles.
You mine.
Full pass intended for Jimmy Graham. Incomplete.
And it's third down.
Brings up third and 11.
He's
Go,
getting
go,
to
go.
his first 5 passes with a big third down coming up. He's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
I got you.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's this one right toward Graham. And unable to connect.
pass.
Incomplete.
Intended for Jimmy Graham.
They took their shot,
Incomplete.
but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Matt O'Donnell
This
on the
first half
punt
is
for the
not going
Bears.
according to plan. Offensively, or even defensively for that matter, they could use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And he's into the clear. Past the 20.
I'm going to show you, man.
Now, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Wow. Return 98 yards. And the Saints now
This
have
is
6
some
in their lead.
bullshit,
Risk
bruh.
he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal
That's
coaching
some
says you let
bullshit,
that one
man.
go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he
This
took
is
a risk,
some
and boy, did it pay off in
bullshit.
a big way. I
Will
wonder
Lutz to
if they
kick
let
off
up
for
a
New
little bit
Orleans.
going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And that'll
The
carry
Bears take
the
over
back line
first
of the
and
end
10
zone for a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now, these guys doubting because three straight drives have ended with them punting the football
Number
away.
32, David Montgomery, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
maybe get
5.
simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Go, go,
Ball
go.
on the 30, they'll come up with a
Watch,
second and
QB
5.
Go with 5-3. Go with 5-3.
From the gun, it's Montgomery. And he'll slip his way up across the
David
30 to the
Montgomery, the ball
32.
carrier. The tackle made by Demario Davis. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Go, go.
I would like to see them open things up because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the
All day, every day, any day.
Tussle for it, and this is going to be
Darnell
caught.
Mooney.
And he will have the
That's
Bears
good
first
for a
down as they're able to
Chicago
get the third
Bears.
down conversion. Second catch for him
First
today,
and 10
it'll
at
wind
the
up a
50-yard
first down.
line.
Stay with your man. Kill.
They run with Patterson.
Wow, what the fuck? Come on, man.
Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 46-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Action throw. And that is incomplete.
Foles pass.
A lot of force
Intended
behind
for
it.
Allen Robinson.
God,
Incomplete.
damn.
Brings
Some of
up
the fans
3rd
here
down
don't
and
seem too
6
happy
yards
about
to
what
go.
we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Let this go for the end zone.
Wow.
Incomplete.
Foles pass. Intended for Antonio Brown. Incomplete.
4th down.
Results
Earlier in the
in a
quarter, when the
4th
defense
down.
was king on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots
Pat
downfield,
O'Donnell on to
you
punt
open the
for the
eyes
Bears.
of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things for you offensively.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no
Tremont
doubt.
Smith
Just
on the
26
return.
yards officially
The
on
Saints
punt.
take over
And the
1st and
offense will
10
take over
at their
with a
own
new set of
17-yard
downs.
line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring it really right now. Open up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't
Winston's
they?
pass.
Everything is
Intended
working
for
them.
Michael
Every
Thomas.
move they make
Incomplete.
works. It clicks, and
It
they
leads
are
to
on
2nd
board
and 10.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Winston again is Kamara. And he'll lose
Alvin
it.
Kamara on the carry. Khalil Mack in on the tackle.
3rd and 12.
A loss
That's
of
what
2
I like to see out
yards.
of this defense. A
And
little
it's
fire, a little
3rd
toughness.
down.
It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Check 59, Mike. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Mike, check.
Let's go.
From the gun,
Come this
Winston.
way. Come this way. Here we go.
He throws it. The slant route to Thomas. And he is going to have a
Winston's
Saints
pass.
first down
Complete
as they're
to
able to
Michael
get the
Thomas.
3rd down conversion.
A gain
He's
of
exceeded
15.
his receiving yards from
First
a week
down,
ago. We're still in the
Saints.
first half.
Check.
It's a
Green,
first
triple
down.
T. Green, triple T. Go get some.
Jameis to throw it.
He don't want it.
His running back Kamara. And they get him down,
Winston's
but not
pass.
before he takes it
Complete
across the
to
40
Alvin
yard
Kamara.
11
A
more
gain of
yards
11
that
on the
go
play.
around. A first down as
And
well.
the Saints
2
first down.
minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he's free going down the left
If you were
side.
me,
It's a
you-
place. Touchdown.
Hill on the keeper. Touchdown,
Taysom
New
Hill.
Orleans.
His 3rd
Will
touchdown
lining
now
up for the point after.
And the Saints add on to their lead. Plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius.
Good.
I don't think he saw that play.
Makes the score Saints 27.
No, I don't think so either,
Bears
but boy,
nothing.
it all worked out
Will
perfectly.
Lutz
They
to
caught
kick
them in
off
the
for
right
New Orleans.
defense. Guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else, and guess what?
I know you can hear me, Jarrell.
Bears
Trust me,
take over
nigga.
first
Get a
and
chance to
10
return this one
at
as
their
it's
own
through the end zone
25-yard
for a
line.
touchback.
Sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. So these drives just kind of going nowhere. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought
Nick
down for a
Foles sacked.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming
He's
from
brought
an
down back
unlikely
at the
source.
16-yard
Wasn't
line.
a linebacker, wasn't a defensive end.
It was somebody like you.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's what they normally do when they think about pressure.
Come on, Miss Foles, man.
Incomplete.
Intended for Allen Robinson. Incomplete.
And it's third down.
They've
It's
had
now
multiple
3rd
opportunities
and
on offense
19.
and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is caught. One-handed.
Allen Robinson.
Now they want niggas to catch you niggas. Shit, niggas been fucking games, man. Fuck y'all niggas, man.
2 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Niggas
For
stripping the
Darnell
ball.
Lee.
This is old
Incomplete.
Rain remembers when I see 5
It's
wide
second
receivers
down
on the
and
field as a
10.
defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch them lurk.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Watch the curl, watch the curls. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. I'm coming, I'm coming. Down the head.
He's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Allen
Now the
Robinson.
Bears going to call the
That's
first of their
good for a
timeouts.
Chicago
As they'll start
Bears.
with 27 seconds remaining here in
First
the
and
second
10
quarter.
at the 18-yard
Nearly
line.
First half of the first red zone opportunity for him here.
Mike 27,
They have a
Mike
first
27.
and 10 at the 18. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. His guys have got it back at the
Foles
closing
pass.
stages of the
Intercepted
first
by the Saints.
It's almost like
They'll
you can
take
see
over
the little
first and
frustration
10
on his face.
at their own
Interceptions.
22-yard
We
line.
talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that frustration and getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Man open, it's Goodwin.
Hill's pass.
And he
Complete
goes
to
nowhere.
Marquise
He'll
Goodwin.
lose yardage back at the 17. Lets it go for Nelson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to
That's
dial
the
up
end
long
of the
one
first
way out
half.
there, but it'll
With
be
the
third
score
down.
Saints
We have hit
27,
halftime.
Bears
Still 2
nothing.
more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back
Cairo
after
Santos
this. You're
set
watching
to
the
kick
NFL,
off.
and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And ultimately they cannot get this out to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10
23.
at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead, and they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff,
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier.
just working with
Deshaun Gibson brought him down.
We think they're going to do to
A
attack
gain of
us in
11 on the
half.
play.
Nice first
And
half
the
that we've had,
Saints
guys.
first
But
down.
be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of
Winston's
the 45
pass
at the
complete
44.
to Alvin Kamara.
11 yards there.
A gain of
just like
11 on
last
the play. And the Saints first down.
This defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down. It certainly didn't
Winston's
appear that that's
pass
where he wanted to go with the
intended
ball
for
initially,
Alvin
so he tried to get
Kamara.
something out of it by
Incomplete.
dumping it off to his running back.
It's now second and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Alert three. Check. Let's go. It's time to play.
And he'll take this
Alvin
one up close to
Kamara
the
on the
35.
carry.
They do get
Danny
a yard there,
Trevathan
but
on the
only
tackle.
a yard. Leaves him with third
It's a
and
gain
9
of a
looming.
yard.
Well done
And
to
it's
sniff that out
third
defensively.
down.
He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On third down, Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And taking it across midfield
Winston's
and
pass
inside the 45.
complete to Alvin Kamara.
It'll be a Saints first
A
down
gain
on
of
a pickup
13
of
yards.
13.
First
And if anyone
down,
thinks
New
they're just
Orleans.
going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete.
All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn.
Winston's pass complete to Stephon Sullivan. Touchdown, New
His
Orleans.
second touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
And what a weapon
Will
he is at the
Lutz
tight
lining
end
up
spot,
for the point
because when
after.
they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yards almost every time. And that's exactly what he did
The
there.
kick is
Caught
good.
that, ran with it,
Makes
all
the
the way to
score
the end zone.
Saints 34.
Lutz with the extra
Bears
point,
nothing.
and the lead will swell by one
Will
more.
Lutz to kick off
After the
for New
touchdown,
Orleans.
Lutz to kick it off. And this will
The
not
Bears
be
take over
returnable
first
out of
and
the back
10
of the end zone for a
at their own
touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going through the interception in the costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Ball carried by number 34.
When they're thinking about
Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle.
they're already in a spot.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard
That's
line.
really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll get this up only
Number 32, David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
And it's going to lead him to
The
third
tackle
down.
by Quan Alexander.
Charles.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Correctly, that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win. And he did.
Again, they'll go ground to Montgomery. He's not going to get
David Montgomery, the ball carrier. Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. A loss of a yard.
We think,
It's
Brandon, I
fourth
like the
down.
intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the
Pat
line
O'Donnell
because they're doing
on the
their
punt
job.
for the Bears.
They're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great football right there for the loss of the tackle. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it at the 11. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards.
The Saints take over first and 10
will switch hands
at their own
first and
16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time out, another touchdown. Maybe some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits
Alvin
from all those
Kamara,
empty
the
seats?
ball carrier.
You and me, trying to
He
get
was
to the
taken down
airport.
by
To be
Kyle
fair,
Fuller.
That is
White
one
Sox.
A gain of 19 yards.
34 now. Here's
First
and
down,
10.
Saints.
Play fake. Pressure, and he's taken
Hakeem
down.
Hicks. Jameis Winston sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15.
Alvin Kamara on the carry.
Now they're looking up at a
He was brought down by
situation.
Buster
I don't
Screen.
care what the emphasis is
It's
in
a
the
gain of
NFL
4.
at any given time.
And it's third
Every
down.
defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Winston from the gun on third down. He'll find the tight end Sullivan complete. And the tackle's going to be made at the 41
complete
as
to
he stepped a
Stephon
few
Sullivan.
yards short of the first.
A gain of 9 on the
leads to
play.
fourth down.
But it brings
Here
up
comes the
fourth
Saints
down.
punter now. And the way this up. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Saints
And this
34,
is a blowout
Bears
so far as we
nothing.
get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 41. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And some room to roam now.
What the?
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue
Will
to
Lutz
put
lining up
this
for
one
the
out of
point
reach.
after.
And this one was over a while
His
ago
kick
as they
is
just
good.
add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Saints 41, Bears nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one. as he's
Cordero
tackled at the
Patterson on the
15.
return.
In this
The
position, trying
Bears
to get
take
back
over
into the
first
game,
and
teams
10
are looking for a spark
at their
from
own
special teams.
15-yard
That's
line.
not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Full
Okay,
pass.
all right, I'm being
Intended
facetious.
for Antonio
Get
Brown.
points. You feel a little bit better about
Incomplete.
yourself as you move
Brings
on to
up
the next
second
one. At
and
this point in the
10.
game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Option play on third and 1. And not much there at
Number
all.
34 on the carry.
16-yard line.
Tackle made to the 16-yard line.
Only a yard.
A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is third and 9. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is
The
well
wide
short of
receiver,
what he
the ball
needed.
carrier.
Give him 3 yards there as
He's
that'll
brought
take
down
us
at
to
the
fourth
20-yard
down.
line. A gain of
Play
3.
design there with a touch
It's
pass.
fourth
Looked good
down.
at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back. Complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down.
It don't even matter now. Let it just look at Chicago did to a player.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Successful. Now they look to pay it
Check
off on
31,
first
check
down.
31.
They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson isn't complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slows his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
It's our time.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. The 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Robinson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to make things a bit
lining up for the extra point.
So they will get on the scoreboard
the
here.
kick is
for
good.
That. Too little, too late, but no
Makes
zero.
the score Saints 41. Bears
slow
7.
Clap on me.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
But they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll
The
get
Saints
down
take over
at the
1st and 10
17-yard line.
at their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. It speaks for some when do you go to the backup?
Number 41, Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier, taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the
Alvin
NFL.
Kamara on the carry. Eddie Jackson brought him down.
In certain situations,
It's a gain of a yard. And
they're
it's
not as worried and
3rd
concerned about
down.
getting him out of the game. And that's always awesome to me.
And he's got his man in strong complete. And he is going to have a Saints
Winston's
first
pass
down as they're able to
complete
get
to
the 3rd
Alvin
down
Kamara.
conversion. 12
A
yards
gain of
there,
12.
good for a Saints first
And
down.
the Saints
Just
first
2
down.
minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come to 1st and 10. Kamara with a call
Alvin
on first
Kamara,
down as he
the ball
works his way
carrier.
forward for a gain of about
Danny
6.
Trevathan on the tackle.
That's it. That's what you
It's
want.
a pickup
Straight
of
ahead,
6.
positive gain.
Brings
Just keep
up
that clock
2nd
ticking.
and 4
6 yards
at
on
the
that last
38-yard
play.
line.
2nd and 4.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right.
And they bring him to the ground just shy
Kamara,
of midfield.
again, the ball carrier.
It carries
Deshaun
like that.
Gibson
That's how
brought
they're
him
gonna continue
down.
to salt this thing away
A
here,
gain of
Charles,
11
in
on the
4th
play.
quarter.
Yeah, how about
First
that? A new
down,
set of
New
downs.
Orleans.
Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
He finds Latavius Murray.
Winston's pass
And he is
complete to
tackled
Latavius Murray.
Not quite to the 35.
A gain of 15.
15 more.
First down,
It's
Saints.
another first down. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Let's go.
And
Let's do
mark
it.
him at the 5. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They're looking to throw this. Winston. And give him another
Winston's pass
6. It's
complete
caught
to
for a
Michael
touchdown.
Thomas.
And the
Touchdown,
blowout
New
continues.
Orleans.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Will
Lutz to
Lutz
try to
lining
add
up
the
for the
PAT.
point after.
Now this one was
The
over
kick
a while
is
ago
good.
as they just add on to their
Makes
big
the
lead.
score Saints 48, Bears 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's
The
tackled
Bears
at the
take
20.
over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
I ain't going nowhere. Let's do it.
Today's final score, Saints 48, Bears 7.
Help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Saints, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Fuck you, Jarrell. This there, fuck that. Niggas, when my niggas was just standing around and shit. Bruh, that nigga stopped. Bruh, I hit triangle. That nigga stopped and didn't do nothing. Just like, I was like, I said, here we go. Here. Alright, man, you know. Alright, but I ain't gonna lie, shit, man. I lost to a worthy nigga. It's punk. That nigga did some shit where a nigga just came out the clear blue skies, like he came off the sideline, nigga, and started running. Man, I'm like, bro, I got this nigga in the quarter.